presentation, I will be shocked because I didn't even put the information on my Facebook yesterday because I was so afraid everybody would grab it off hsn.com, and I wanted you to hear the story. We've heard your request. We've seen your emails, your Facebook. If you visit my Facebook or like my Facebook, Connie Craig Carroll on HSN Facebook, I always try to give you a heads up, and I always try to answer your comments or pass them along to Jay. This is Andean blue turquoise on one side. On the other side, it is genuine, unenhanced rainbow calsilica, and we'll tell you the story. So the neat thing that you can do with this, first off, it's an 18-inch necklace with a 2.5-inch extender. So first off, you are gonna be able to wear this, if you wanna wear this in all rainbow. That's what it's gonna look like in all rainbow. Maybe you wanna do turquoise at the bottom and then rainbow. Maybe you wanna alternate and do turquoise. Maybe you wanna do all turquoise. So it can look like an all turquoise station necklace. It can look like an all rainbow necklace, or anywhere in between. This was appraised at $285. We were gonna do it at $199. I gotta be honest with you, I have begged our planner, begged her, literally begged her, begged our buyer Marjorie. I said, please save this for my show. I've called them like 6 times. Please save this for my show. Please let me do a special price on it. And I went back and forth with our buyer because she said, you know what, Connie, we don't need to do a special price on it. There is no more of this. Jay doesn't have any more. It's been years since we've offered it. But finally, after I called her the 6th time, she said, okay. So we have it today at a special price, but we mentioned it one time and we sold 150. I have about 600 remaining. And the only reason I'm telling you that is not to make you nervous, not to rush you, because if you are not a collector, maybe this is not for you, but I want you to have it if you are. If you're one of the hundreds of people who've emailed us, who've Facebooked us, who've said, I want rainbow calsilica, please bring it back. I can't tell you how many requests we've had. We have it today. And I also have a reversible bracelet in the rainbow calsilica, but far fewer than 200 of those. But Jay, before the necklace is gone, oh, and they're gonna give you the item number of the bracelet. This is 662294. It's $149. One side is all rainbow calsilica. One side is all turquoise. Either side, if it was just a single bracelet, it would be worth that. But it's that magic of having the reversibility and the color. So let's go back to the necklace before it's gone and talk about, I remember when we launched as a Today's Special ring in rainbow calsilica.
Almost 16 years ago.
Yes.
In fact, the very first Today's Special I did with Connie Craig Carroll, and it was a rainbow calsilica ring. Put us on the map.
And it did not last.
No.
This, you know how our Today's Special lasts all day. Usually at the end of the day, it sometimes sells out, but the point is, it's supposed to last throughout the day. It lasted during our midnight hour, and then it was gone. Because people could not believe that this, this stone comes out of the earth like this. They're like, well, what treatment? Do they color it? Do they paint it? Do they dye it? No, this is the host rock. This is just cutting it in two, and this is the magic. This is why people are so intrigued with rainbow calsilica. In fact, Jay, when you first came up on it, you didn't believe it was the real thing.
No, you know, and I've never actually been to the deposit. What happened on this, and you know, just to make it really short and everything so everybody understands, with rainbow calsilica, we did this for years. Everybody went crazy over it. It was a staple in our line. Then the 2 miners that we were getting it from, I was actually getting it through somebody, and they came to us and they said, look, these guys are getting older. They're not going to do this anymore. Do you want any more? And we said no. The dumbest thing I've ever did. I mean, really, and at the time I didn't need any. I had plenty of stock on the rough material, so I had plenty of material to work with. In the meantime, though, they quit, and then we went through that, and then I thought, they always tell you that. They always say, you know, that they're not money. They're looking for an order. You know, they're looking, you know, for somebody to buy more material or whatever. And so I just kind of like brushed it off. And they were serious. They quit. You couldn't get any more. We finally put everything together in our warehouse. We went to every corner. Now you have to understand, I don't have just one warehouse, right? We have different cutting areas that we use. We have different warehouses. It gets moved around, and we put everything together. We did one last rainbow Calsilica blowout and sold out. And that was about 3, maybe 4 years ago, right? Do you know how many people have called? Do you know how many times my buyer has asked, can we get more rainbow Calsilica? When are you gonna, and I keep telling her, no, I can't get it, we don't have any. Okay, so you're saying, well, why are you having it now? Okay, this is, and you know, this is how my life is, right? I could show you our warehouse. You would think I'm in the paint business, right? We have 5-gallon buckets on pallets in our turquoise warehouse. Each bucket contains, each 5-gallon bucket will, if they're full, will contain about 50 to 55 pounds of turquoise. And so we have so many different varieties of turquoise that how we keep them in the warehouse is on pallets, by size, by mine, by color. It's a huge process, and then it's all written down. We had a project in turquoise for the show. We had just a certain amount of it was in Nakasari turquoise, okay? So we were doing Nakasari. I have a very limited amount of this.
Okay.
So they went to the Nakasari pallets, and they started pulling the pallets off in the different sizes that we were going to use for the project. They gave me a call and they said, well, we have a problem. And I said, okay, well, you know, what's the problem? I said, we're not going to have enough Nakasari. I said, no, wait a minute, back up, cowboy here. Let's wait a minute. I said, wait a minute, you got this many buckets. That means you have this much weight. They said 4 of these buckets are rainbow Calsilica.
That is not a problem.
Well, okay.
That would not qualify.
Okay, but it did create a problem because now I don't have enough material with Nakasari to do the project, so we had to not cut that. Now we got 4 buckets, so approximately 200 pounds of rainbow Calsilica. We said, okay, we call her by, of course, that she did just what Connie did. I mean, she's doing the dance of joy and everything like that. So you're gonna see, Connie, we've got the bracelet and the necklace. That's all we could do. We've got another 2 selections that are gonna come up later. That's it. This right here, that's why I brought this, okay? I want to put, okay, when these are sold out, when these designs are sold out, this is in my specimen case.
Yeah.
This is my specimen. This is the only last, and this was the only remaining rainbow Calsilica I thought I'd have or ever will have. So this will be the last of the material. So if you want rainbow Calsilica, so when these are gone, please do not call me and don't ask me to make you a cuff bracelet or thing. I can't, and the reason I'm telling you that, I love everybody. I'll do whatever I can for anyone. Anybody who knows me knows that that's how I am. But I got to tell you, people drove me crazy over the last few years, wanting me to make, they say, oh no, I know you got just a little bit more.
Some. But Jay, not only did you do rainbow Calsilica, where every single one, if you looked at every single station, they're all going to be different with the lines and the colors. By the way, there's 300 of these left. But look at this. On the other side, Andean
We've
blue.
used the Andean blue. And then, you know, just the overall design of the necklace, the versatility of it, again, reversible. And, you know, Connie Craig, you couldn't get a better show host to demonstrate this. I have to say, that was an excellent, I mean, the tutelage that you did on how you could different ways that you could wear this.
It's so smart.
And I love the fact that she loves to play with it and really it shows the versatility of these designs, you know? And that's the fun of it. Not just the rarity of the materials, not just the craftsmanship, the workmanship that goes into making this, but also, you know, we put a lot of thought into this when we manufacture them.
And by the way, the length on this, 18 inches down to 20 3/4 or anywhere in between, because you do have the links here. This will officially sell out. The bracelet, if you would like the bracelet, I'm going to give you a quick update on that because a lot of people are getting, okay, so there's 100 bracelets.